Okay, welcome in, Cancer. Welcome to your 2024 forecast. I'm going to talk a lot about your astrology in the extended. I do want to just let you know right now as I start the reading that there is a lot of intense transformation going on in what I'm seeing. We obviously have Pluto in 29 degrees Capricorn, which is in your seventh house of intimate relationships, moving into Aquarius in the eighth house in the beginning of the year in January. This is an intense time of transformation. So Pluto is in Aquarius for the first kind of 8 months of the year. And that's not nothing. It's not that, oh, it's not going to happen till the end of the year. Okay. Pluto is moving into Aquarius. It's going to wobble back into Capricorn for September, October, and half of November. But then it's going to be in Aquarius for the next 20 years. So if you want to see what is a likely scenario for you with this energy, take a look at what happened in March, April, May, and a little bit of June, because Pluto moved into Aquarius during those times, and it's an air sign moving from an earth sign. So this could show a lot of transformation in your life. There could have been a lot of transformation in your life. You could have reached out to somebody from a long time ago. You could have had some kind of intense issue with your in-laws, eighth house in-laws. There could be some kind of big issue around money or other people's money or something like that that could have shown up. There could have been a lighter energy to it, and it's been heavier now. However you experienced it, we'll talk more about it in the extended. I will say that there's a lot of evidence here in your chart that you could be becoming a healer or becoming super transformed and healed around some issue that has been of intense shame to you. Your ruling planet is the moon, and we are obviously having eclipses next year, which we always have, but it is showing up in your 10th house of career. And so in Aries, so there can be, especially it's conjunct Chiron at the same time. So there can be this intense, I want to do something different. I'm going to strike out on my own. You could be building your own business or whatever. The Chiron placement's interesting. Conjunct the Chiron in Aries, that eclipse, 19 degrees Aries with the sun there as well. What's going on here is likely some kind of massive healing around your career. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of these things and some more themes. It's not a, kind of comprehensive astrological reading, but these are the things that jumped out at me and the things that intuitively were, shining brightly as I was looking at your chart. So let's see where we go with the tarot. And in the extended, I will lay down a card or two for each month of next year to give you some kind of sense of the energy of the next year, month by month. And then, like I said, we'll talk more about the astrology. So what is going on for Cancer? What wants to come through for Cancer? What do you most need to know right now? Look at this, bear spirit healing. There's definitely a big healing headed your way. Retreat, spirit guardian of winter. You may feel the need to really kind of retreat from the world, like literally hibernate, with like the bear, right? Like hibernate, get away from people, just not be around people, stillness. Oh yeah, for sure. Reflecting pool, stillness. So something, it is a necessary thing to do. If you are feeling that, if you're feeling strongly, you might want to go away to a retreat. You might end up traveling or something like that, like getting out of your normal daily round. Not going to be doing that very much until spring. I feel like spring we'll see in the month to month, but I feel like spring, I feel like there's some things going on with that. With April is going to be off the hook, I'm telling you. April and May, and I'll get more into that as we go through the reading. So what is going on for Cancer, please? The need to retreat, the need to heal, the need to, 10 of Cups, look at this, 10 of Cups, 10 of Wands, 9 of Wands. Oh, look at this, 9 of Wands, 9 of Cups, Page of Cups. I think you're going between two different lives here. Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles, especially about your work. Okay, you're going between two different lives. And, with the tens here, I just feel like, nines and tens of cups and wands. So you've come to the end of a cycle. Pluto moving into Aquarius. It's a 20-year cycle. It's a big cycle. Okay, so it's almost like some of you are trying to continue on with the cycle of Pluto in Capricorn. It might have been very good for you. Okay, it might have been very good, but when a cycle comes to an end, a cycle comes to an end. Okay, and I just feel like now you might be. This is interesting. So I've got the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So you're working on creating a Ten of Pentacles. Some of you could have been focused on one type of life, and now you're shifting into a new type of life. It requires like a full transformation of your body and your spirit, and how you eat, how you look at the world, what you're doing with your exercise. Like if you have been doing things with your body that in one point in your life was like adventure sports or something like that, and it's beating you up now. It's like not giving you benefit anymore. It's time to shift gears into something else. There's Eight of Swords. So we're getting the eights. Eight of Swords, the Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Wands. What's going on here? Five of Pentacles. You could be leaving a fire sign out in the cold. Queen of Wands, Five of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Or maybe they're leaving you out in the cold. Maybe you're moving too slowly. There's something about, I know that one of my friends said to me this morning, and you may not resonate with this, but she's like, listen, the Capricorn or Cancer is very much, you either move slow or you move slower. Like there's something about this Knight of Pentacles that really rings a bell with me as it relates to Cancerian energy right now. And it is about remember we were talking about the bear and the healing, like the winter. It's like, we're not talking about hours, minutes, days, weeks. We're talking about seasons. Okay. There's something here that's showing up in the spring. The winter is the time for transmuting some kind of energy out of your life or cycling something out of your life. The Hanged Man, Justice, Hanged Man, Justice, and the Knight of Cups. So I do feel like you get a second chance with this person. Maybe you are very focused on your work, and so a romance has kind of gone cold, or it's not like the thing you're paying attention to right now. The Eight of Swords here, I just feel like you might be so up in your head that you don't even know that you're not even really paying attention to what's going on with anybody else. You're really just focused on what you need to be focused on. Understood. And I think there is a sense of, I don't know why I'm getting this. Spying? Someone's spying. You're spying. There's someone spying. Whatever it is, it's like you're watching somebody without their permission or without their awareness. Not without their permission, without their awareness. It might be the person that is the Queen of Wands and the Five of Pentacles. I feel they feel a little hurt or a little sad about that. They may feel a little bit let down because you're not paying attention to this connection anymore, or something like that. I feel like it does pick up again. But I just, there's a lot going on here. I'm going to clarify the Five of Pentacles, please. Okay. Seven of Pentacles, Three of Wands, excuse me, King of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. So we're getting these knights now. We're getting this movement going from the slowest, the Knight of Pentacles. The next fastest is the Knight of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. This is like summertime. This is like Leo. Okay. So The hibernation happening in the wintertime has meaning. I feel like other people feel left out, that you have to take time for yourself, but I do feel like that's the right thing. And, you might just want to let people know that that's what you're doing. You might just want to be like, you know what? I really need time to regroup, or I'm just burned out, or something like that. Some of you might actually go on retreat. I don't think that's a bad idea. I think the Five of Pentacles is saying to me that there's a choice here. You don't have to go, it doesn't have to be full on or full off. I feel like there's a third path here. So the Seven of Pentacles and the Three of Wands, like other people, this person or other people in your life may be offering you alternatives of different kinds of ways of connecting with each other. And you might just be very, like reluctant to see it, or not interested in, like, so focused on your own needs right now because of this, right? Maybe your relationship has kind of crashed and burned, and so it's like you're licking your wounds, something like that. I do think this Three of Wands and the King of Wands, there's going to be some new fire coming in. So King and Queen of Wands are here. All right, new fire for you, new excitement for you, all of that. But you're going to have to let the winter be what it is. I'm just suggesting here that maybe you communicate that a little bit better. So the Page of Swords, please clarify the Page of Swords for me. Ace of Cups. Yeah. Clarify. Ace of Cups, death. Oh my goodness. Nine of Swords and the Two of Cups. So you can see that there's like definitely something big going on in your own life that feels like major. And it could be with this other person. If you are kind of like started up a relationship with somebody and then it's kind of like gone quiet, you're still healing your wounds from another relationship that has ended. This person has a lot going on in their life. The Death card and the Nine of Swords, I feel like they don't know what's going on with you. Even though there is a lot of love between the two of you, they don't really know. And I don't know that you really are even paying attention to that. The Knight of Pentacles is very focused on what's right in front of him, right? The same thing goes for this like Page of Cups. See how he's focused on that Ace of Cups. The Eight of Pentacles, totally focused on his work. So if some of you are like, oh, okay, yeah, maybe I should just like, hey, heads up, I just need some time to myself, or something like that. I think that would go a long way. This Justice card in the Knight of Cups, I think there is something holding you hostage. There could be some kind of contract. It could be like a spiritual contract or even a legal contract that's kind of holding you hostage, but only for a little while. I feel like only until the spring or into the summer. And then I feel like you can really shift gears. So the Knight of Cups here, because then we get faster with the Knight of Wands. All right, so the Knight of Cups here, Four of Wands, Ace of Pentacles. Oh yeah, Page of Pentacles and the Star. So it's likely that springtime, even Aquarian time, even at, it's really hard to see beyond this Pluto energy. It is so loud because it is in 29 degrees. And whenever a planet is in 29 degrees, it's about ready to shift into the new sign. And what happens is shadow comes out. So things that we don't necessarily like about ourselves. And Cancer, there might be something showing up for you that you're like, I don't want to, I don't want to be around people right now, or I feel like I just got to be by myself. And that can be about the shadow, like kind of licking your wounds or whatever. But I think there is, shadow means that it's like, it's time to kind of own that. It's time to kind of own that. And, Cancer, you're you're a nurturer for other people. And so when you need nurturing, I sometimes doubt that Cancers really ask for it. I think they expect other people to naturally know what they need. And I think it's galling perhaps on your, in your own feelings about asking for something that you just deliver to other people very naturally. But we teach people how to treat us. And if they treat us with respect and with honor and with love and with compassion, um, and we show the same to them, then there's no problem. But sometimes when we get off kilter, when we get in our heads or we get burned out or something is, or we're ill or something like that, it's taking all of our attention and people can feel abandoned. So it may be time to kind of rectify that. So I'm going to continue on with this reading. I will look at each month next year. I'm kind of getting a roadmap here of what might be happening. I'd like to go deeper into that love relationship. It does appear that something's ending and something new is beginning. Big 20-year chapter starting next year. Big cycle starting next year. So get ready. All right. If you want to continue on with me, the link is below. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.